Hey everybody, Jody here. Had to give some Ole Miss love there on the wall for this video. I just got this razor in the mail today and wanted to share it with you because it has a very neat feature that I haven't seen on any other razor before. I got this razor off of eBay Italy, and I don't really collect oddball brands or your everyday run-of-the-mill brands or generally many foreign razors anymore. I used to, but now the only time I will is if they just something unique about them or they just really catch my eye and I just have to have it. This one caught my eye. This is called a Georgett or Georgett, or if you're in the South we call it Georgett razor, which is I couldn't find anything in any of the razor encyclopedias for it, including the Waits Safety Razor Compendium. There was nothing in there on this razor. I believe it's French because of the name, and also because of some of the design of the set. I believe this razor was made about the middle 1910s, say around 1915. Could be a little earlier, on into maybe about middle to late 1920s. The reason I think they may have been that late into the 1920s is because of a very neat feature of this razor, which I'll show you in a moment. I think it's very advanced technology for an old double-edged safety razor. The reason, again, I say I think it's French is not only because of the name, but also because of the blade boxes. And those are what caught my eye. The reason I looked at this set and thought it looked really neat, and I just wanted to buy it. If I could get it for a decent price, great. And if I didn't, no big deal. But I did win it. It comes in this very attractive brown leather covered case. It has a push button closure on it. You got the red satin with the name Georgett, and kind of a reddish crushed velvet liner in the bed where the blade boxes and the razors sit. And like I said, the blade boxes are what caught my eye about this set, so let me show you why. I'm going to take one, actually I'll take them both out. That's the set without the blade boxes. On both sides, or I would say both faces of the blade boxes, have the name Georgett. I don't know if my camera's autofocusing right or anything, that's why I'm moving it back and closer, so maybe it'll show up eventually. Both sides are like that, both faces. And on the sides, each box is numbered. This one is number 1, and it's number 1 on that side, number 1 on this side. But lending credence to why I further believe this is a French set is next to the numbers is the fleur de lis symbol, sign. I don't know exactly what it would be considered, but it's called the fleur de lis. And in America, it's probably mostly associated as the symbol of the New Orleans Saints. You've seen it on their helmets and uniforms. And if I understand, the fleur de lis means lily flower. Lis being lily and fleur being flower. So I'm going to try and hold this up where you can see it. I'm going to start back here in case this is where my camera is focused, and I'm going to go forward. And you should be able to see. And that's number 1. And this is number 2. So I'm going to put number 2 up. One neat thing about these blade boxes is each end is a cap, so both of these ends come off. And 3 of the caps, the 2 on the number 2 box and 1 on the number 1 box, are a little hard to get off. But this end is very loose, it just comes right off. So you can tell which end's been used the most. Another thing lending credence to why I think this razor is as old as it is, and possibly older, is because it has 7 of the original Georgett blades with it. And they're the old 3-hole type double-edged blades. You'll see the 3 holes there. I don't know if you'll be able to see the Georgett name, but it intertwines around the holes. I'm going to try. One thing I noticed about these Georgett 3-hole double-edged blades, they're very thick and very heavy. Much more so than Gillette's original 3-hole blades. Just much thicker and much heavier. Now I didn't know this about the razor itself. Like I said, it was the blade boxes that really caught my eye. But now that I have the razor in hand, I see this. I found this very neat feature. I was looking at it and I couldn't figure out how to get the razor apart. One thing I did notice on the pictures on eBay Italy on the auction listing was this little nub right here. At first I thought it may be some kind of damage on the razor, but now that I have it in hand, I can see that it's here, and when I roll it around, it's on the other side too. And what this tells me is that this is a pin that goes all the way through the handle, and it's holding a mechanism inside that holds the head cap on. And this is the neat feature of the razor. We'll refer to this end as a ball end, since that's what we do with the old Gillette ball end razors. But what's neat about this one is when you push the ball end into the handle, it unlocks inside the handle and releases the head cap like this. And then you could change out your blade and put in a new blade. And what you do, you push it in, all the way in, to where it looks like the knurling on the ball end and the knurling on the handle are one piece. And you just put it back together and then let off of it, and it's locked and ready to go. It's very neat. I've never seen any other razor do like this, and I imagine if Gillette had seen this, maybe they would have stolen the idea and we would have had a Gillette double ring, Gillette single ring, and then Gillette single ring part 2. I don't know. And speaking of double rings, this has 2 rings too. So we've got the Gillette double ring and the Georgett double ring. And just a very neat feature there. You just press it in, head cap's off, put a new blade in, or take your old blade out, head cap back on, let go, and it's locked. This razor is silver plated. It's got plenty of tarnish on it all throughout it, throughout the handle and everything. Another feature I've noticed about this razor is the blade bed. It's very flat. I mean, super flat. Even the teeth are flat. On this side, they have a little angle to them, but where they come to a point, they're dead flat with the head piece there. It's all flat. You can also see how the Georgett name intertwines around the blade holes. And there is one tooth on the comb on this side that is slightly bent down a little bit. As we know with the Gillettes, that's not going to affect the shave or anything. I haven't cleaned this razor up yet. Like I said, I just got it in the mail today. So I'm definitely looking forward to cleaning it up. and using it tonight since I'm definitely due for a shave. The head cap, even the head cap is flat on its bottom end. You can see there what it looks to appear to be rust, but it doesn't look like it's gone through any of the plating at all. So I'm hoping I can clean that up real good. You should be able to see the I guess the locking mechanism in there. You should be able to see the catch here on the head cap that catches down in there. If you can't see it good on this video, look at the pictures I've taken of it. You can definitely see it on those. So very neat razor. Really glad I bought it. Made it to me all the way from Italy in about 2 weeks. If you've bought anything from Italy on eBay, you know that's hit or miss. Sometimes the items never show up, more so than none. And shipping things to Italy, that's why you see a lot of eBayers on, they'll have in their listings, no sales to Italy, do not ship to Italy. There's something about Italy's postal system. I don't know if it's corrupt or they just don't know how to keep up with things, but that's another thing. I'm fortunate to even have actually gotten this razor in the mail, so very pleased with it. Looking forward to cleaning it up and taking it for a spin. French razor, Georgett, and it's going to have a Russian Voskhod blade in it tonight when I take it for a spin. So be watching on the forum for a post about that and how that shave went. So that's it. That's the Georgett razor, and I just wanted to share it with you. And thanks a lot. See you later.